There is one truth that is rarely spoken about directly. Not having friends is not always a matter of chance. Very often, it's the result of certain psychological patterns, habits of thinking, feeling, and acting in ways that simply prevent real closeness from developing. And this isn't about shyness or introversion. It's deeper than that. Psychology says that people who go through life alone, even if they don't want to, usually share several common traits. First of all, they overanalyze every interaction. Such people think too much about how they appear in the eyes of others. They mentally revisit conversations, replaying every word, evaluating intonations, gestures, and pauses. This happens because of heightened self-observation, when your brain is constantly monitoring how you might be perceived. It may seem smart, but in reality, it's poison for communication. Because while you're analyzing, you're not living in the moment, you're not relaxed, you're not genuine, and people sense the tension. It feels to them as if there's an invisible wall between you. You're not bad or cold. You're just stuck inside your own thoughts, observing instead of living. Secondly, such people can't stand insincerity. They instantly notice a fake smile, forced laughter, the desire to impress, the urge to be the center of attention. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is typical for people with high emotional observance. But this ability has a dark side. When you see that most people are playing roles, you stop playing along with them. You don't laugh for approval, don't give compliments to win favor, don't pretend to be interested. In a world where superficial conversations are the norm, such sincerity becomes a threat. Your silence seems like arrogance, your independence, pride, your authenticity, contempt. People avoid you not because you're cold, but because they can no longer hide when they're around you. Thirdly, such people are too emotionally independent. Most friendships are built on small dependencies, sharing feelings, getting support, discussing experiences. But people who are used to being alone do all of this themselves. They calm themselves down, handle their own crises, and keep themselves balanced. In psychology, this is called internal emotional support. On paper, this looks like strength, but in real life, it's like a wall, because connection requires vulnerability. If you never ask for help, if you never open your heart, the other person simply doesn't see where they can come in. They don't feel that you need them, and over time, they stop trying. You're not pushing people away, you're just not leaving them any space. Fourth, these people don't know how to be part of the crowd. They have a high level of inner independence. They don't follow trends, don't copy other people's behavior, and don't adapt just to be accepted. It's not rebellion, it's their nature. They think for themselves, speak directly, and have doubts where others agree. This inspires respect but not closeness, because people bond through similarity and you are just too different. When everyone laughs, you analyze the joke. When everyone agrees, you ask, why? When everyone walks together, you step aside. This honesty preserves your integrity but leaves you alone. Fifth, such people often have difficulties with emotional reciprocity. They know how to support others but not how to share themselves. They feel deeply but express little. It's hard for them to talk about their feelings in simple words. It's not a lack of emotion, it's the difficulty of translating them from the inner world to the outer one. Because of this, others may feel emptiness, coldness, or distance around them, even if there's warmth inside. You think that just being there is enough. But people want not only to be understood, they want to be heard with the heart. And if that doesn't happen, the connection quietly dissolves. Most people who end up alone didn't lose their friends suddenly. They lost them gradually through subtle details, not replying in time, not showing emotion, not supporting a conversation that was important to the other person, not pretending when everyone else was pretending. Too honest, too observant, too independent, too real for a world that lives behind masks. But here's the key: not having friends doesn't make you broken. It means only one thing: you value authenticity over belonging. You don't know how and don't want to pretend. You don't diminish yourself to be convenient. You won't dissolve your essence just to be accepted. And yes, because of this, you walk through life less often with the crowd. But it's not because no one understands you, it's because there are few who are capable of meeting you at that depth. And they won't be found among the crowd. They will be found in silence, in rare, genuine encounters where souls recognize each other without words. Subscribe to the Telegram channel where you can find more content like this.